Recent announcements made by Bloomberg are causing stir in the financial sector. They are projecting a significant increase in XRP value, implying it might explode above $60,000. Direct from a Bloomberg consultant who compares XRP to the coin of the banking sector, this strong declaration comes. Business analysts of Bloomberg have approved this conjecture. We are not then only hypothesizing here. This stems from reliable source based on insights. The excitement over XRP's possible rise to an incredible $60,000 is gathering steam. This follows Ripple's public announcement of their goal to establish XRP as the preferred cryptocurrency for the banking industry, therefore reflecting what Bitcoin stands for in the wider market. These are not just whispers or offhand remarks. A Bloomberg advisor on live TV has publicly acknowledged them. Further revolutionary is Ripple's recent alliance with ISDA, the International Swaps and Derivatives Association. They intend to conduct transactions valued at eye-water $1.2 quadrillion using the XRP ledger. To manage such volume, this could call for a basic price of about $10,000 per XRP. Today's feature-filled video will let us go deeply into all these advancements. Hello Money Side Family, your reliable source for any XRP-related information. Do me a good pre-dive. Join our community by smashing that like button, hitting subscribe, and turning on alerts. And once we reach 60,000 members, we are launching an amazing XRP offer. With just 3 easy steps, you can toss your hat in the ring. So be sure you do all that. To guarantee your seat, drop a hashtag MoneySide comment. The focus of today's movie is all the noise Bloomberg has generated with their projection of XRP possibly reaching an astounding $60,000 in a shockingly short period. Starting with the innovative concept that Ripple is creating major alliances across institutional and financial environments, we discussed earlier in this video the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ASDA, and Ripple's audacious scheme to oversee over $1.2 quadrillion USD. However, that is only the tip of the iceberg, since our emphasis has been mostly on advances in North America and Europe. Still, Ripple's impact is felt much outside of these areas. Not to discount continents like Africa, where Ripple is making notable progress. Ripple wants to transform cross-border payments into Africa, working with Onfric. This project spans more than just the African continent. It's meant to help with transactions between Africa and certain other important areas. Driven by Ripple's technology, picture flawless cross-border payments, not only inside Africa, but also between the United Kingdom, Australia, and Gulf Cooperation Council nations. Unprecedented global financial interconnectedness exists at this level, and today's action-packed film will help us to explore all these fascinating changes. Let's dig further into this interesting subject. Major participant in financial news, Bloomberg has often highlighted the possibilities of Bitcoin, and more importantly, XRP surpassing Bitcoin. This story is not brand new, especially their allusion to the $60,000 price range for XRP. It is a running topic. Though some would consider this to be fresh news, it is not. Similar conjecture has been witnessed before. In a startling instance, Bard AI has verified that Forbes, another behemoth in the financial news scene, once ran a story headlined, "The new Bitcoin is XRP and it's headed to $59,472. Fascinatingly, this story was deleted minutes after it first came out. This material is not just rumor. Many AI systems, including Chat, GPT, and others, have validated it. Especially remarkable is how these reports line up. Both the Bloomberg study and the already disappeared Forbes piece highlight a similar trend for XRP, one that implies it might not only compete, but maybe even surpass Bitcoin. Given Bitcoin's past top of roughly $60,000, This is important. Combining these ideas from reputable financial sources gives the conversation on XRP's potential value a fascinating depth. Investigating the basic causes of these audacious forecasts is crucial. Though temporarily in Forbes' example, why are reputable financial sources like Bloomberg and Forbes recommending such a dramatic increase for XRP? Beyond simple conjecture, this is more. It reflects the growing trust in the digital currency industry and more especially in XRP's possible influence in it. The secret is realizing XRP's particular place in the digital currency ecosystem. XRP is finding a place as a facilitator of cross-border transactions, unlike Bitcoin, which is sometimes considered as a digital gold, a store of value. Its technology developments and alliances are meant to enable faster, less expensive, more efficient worldwide transactions. Competent. Given the linked world of today, when international trade and finance are very vital, this is particularly pertinent. Moreover, XRP's technological foundation, powered by Ripple's blockchain technology, is built for scalability and speed, therefore solving some of the constraints Bitcoin experiences. This makes XRP appealing not only for personal investors, but also for financial organizations trying to simplify their processes. Therefore, it is not only a figure being flung about when we observe forecasts of XRP either matching or exceeding $60,000. It reflects the possible influence and worth XRP could provide the world financial system. It's about realizing XRP as a transforming tool in the realm of finance rather than merely another cryptocurrency. XRP is obviously a major player to keep an eye on as we keep seeing the change of digital currencies. Combining Bloomberg's and Forbes's views with the technology developments and strategic alliances of Ripple creates a picture of a dynamic future for XRP. Especially with regard to the Bard AI confirmed Forbes article regarding XRP, it is imperative to underline the trend we are noticing in the financial news field. Though only temporarily published, this article was promptly taken down. This isn't a one-off occurrence. Financial news sources, those close to industry elites, are increasingly publishing innovative stories about cryptocurrencies like XRP only to quickly back off. It begs issues concerning the causes of these unexpected deletions and the quiet that results. This phenomena transcends Forbes as well. The XRP comment from the Bloomberg advisor reflects a similar scenario. Even after it was broadcast and confirmed, it seems as though there is a deliberate attempt to minimize or even silence this knowledge. Public view is being deprived of reports and publications on XRP, therefore fostering a pattern of silence and repression. One finds one wondering what is happening behind the scenes. Why is there resistance to have public awareness of these XRP conversations? One outstanding illustration of this is BlackRock's filing of the iShare XRP Trust ETF. Although this was a big action, it did not get the respect it deserved. Headline news should be the fact that such a big banking institution is trying to embrace XRP, but this pattern of removal and quiet is overshadowing this. More questions than answers, this practice of elimination and hushing down begs. These acts have what consequences? Especially in relation to XRP. Why is there such an attempt to keep the public ignorant about these important changes in the realm of cryptocurrencies? Multiple confirmations on BlackRock's engagement with XRP are leading to an interesting turn of events when a BlackRock advisor filed reporting entity. Everyone could see the evidence right there, but soon after we saw these confirmations being taken back off. Let me say this. Eric Blinch, a Bloomberg analyst, first tweeted, verifying BlackRock's move to register the iShares XRP Trust was legitimate. This was a big admission, but in an unexpected turn of events, he later said it was wrong. These oppositions are not random events. There appears to be a deliberate attempt to minimize BlackRock's interest in XRP in order to provide a picture of significant financial companies, such as BlackRock and JP Morgan, not particularly engaged in this cryptocurrency. But the truth seems to be rather the reverse. According to a story we found on October 17, 2023, BlackRock and JP Morgan have been silently accumulating XRP and dedicating a noteworthy 7.5%